I've always been told what I can't do, but I'm about to show you what I can do. My name is Gregory Iron, and I was born with cerebral palsy. From the moment I could walk, I knew I was different. My right arm didn't work like everyone else's. Simple tasks were a struggle. Tying my shoes, buttoning my shirt, even holding a pencil. But there was one thing that made me feel like I belonged: wrestling. Growing up, wrestling was my escape. It was a world where anything was possible. I'd watch for hours, mimicking the moves, dreaming of the day I'd step into the ring. But when I told people I wanted to be a wrestler, they laughed. They said I was dreaming too big. Be realistic, they'd say. Someone like you can't be a wrestler. Maybe they were right. How could someone like me ever step into the ring? But I couldn't shake the feeling that this was my calling. So I made a decision. I was going to prove them all wrong. I found a wrestling school that would take me. The trainer looked skeptical, but he gave me a chance. So I started training. Every day was a battle against my own body, learning to fall safely, to run the ropes, to execute moves. It was all twice as hard for me. There were days when the pain was almost unbearable. There were times I wanted to quit, times I thought they were right about me. But then I remembered why I started. It wasn't just about me anymore. It was about every kid out there who's been told they can't do something. It was about changing perceptions, about redefining what's possible. So I pushed through the pain, through the doubt, through the exhaustion. And slowly, I started to improve. Moves that seemed impossible became second nature. The day of my first match came faster than I expected. I was terrified. What if I failed? What if I proved everyone right? What if this was all a big mistake? But as I waited behind the curtain, I heard the crowd. I felt the energy. And in that moment, I realized something. I had already won. Just by being there, I had accomplished what everyone said was impossible. So when my music hit, I took a deep breath and stepped out. The lights were blinding, the noise deafening, but I've never felt more alive. As I stepped through those ropes, something changed. In that moment, I wasn't disabled. I was a wrestler. And when the bell rang, I gave it everything I had. When the match was over, the crowd was on their feet, not out of pity, but out of respect. In that moment, I knew this was just the beginning. Because the only limitations that exist are the ones we put on ourselves. So whatever your dream is, whatever people say you can't do, remember this. The word can't is the only handicap. And with determination, heart, and a little bit of fight, anything is possible. This is Gregory Iron, and this is my story. What's yours gonna be?